So I'm new to bike racing, even bike riding. Been riding a little over 6 months. Started because of COVID and started riding the end of summer of 2020, and really like this crit practice out in Chino that they do every Tuesday night during the season. So it's down off of Central and Chino Hills Parkway off of the 71, and it's a point 0.8 mile practice crit course that a lot of the Pro 1-2s, different teams come out, including Legion and the Williams brothers, and Go Fast and Stage 2, and Velo, and a number of other bike racing teams that that you see normal in the crit races are out here practicing every Tuesday at 6:30. And so you can see on my computer we're really about 4 miles in. I warmed up for about 4 miles before, and there is Cory Williams. We're kind of starting off the practice now at full speed. These guys will get to doing over 30 miles an hour pretty easy. There is a pretty good headwind, and that seems to be where everybody tries to do the breakaway or the attacks or different moves. Cory's bringing up some of his team and some of the faster guys. That's Max Hernandez. I ride with him on the weekends from Go Fast. Pretty fast sprinter, and a couple other guys. We are going to make a right turn here into the headwind. This headwind's probably about, 15 miles an hour. I swing it right, giving these guys a little room. I didn't know there would be an attack here, but they take off, so I kind of take off with them. My max heart rate is about 178, and so I only go ahead and run up to about 170, 2, 3, and then I try to save some for the whole race. Remember, we're just a few minutes into this race, and this crit practice goes on for about an hour. They do have prizes after the crit practice today. I kind of found a wrong wheel there, but they do have prizes after the crit practice, so it kind of motivates some good speed. This is race level speeds. I am not even really a good Cat 5 racer. I've raced one race in Ontario with a Majestic Crit about early April, and so I'm just kind of learning the pacing and getting my heart rate up close to max and holding it there, going to that dark place, right? And so getting used to that. And so what I do is I try to follow them with different pelotons. There's about 50 riders, probably about 3 or 4 different pelotons at different times. Between different girl pelotons, different team racer pelotons. The 1-2 guys are kind of on their own and try to just kind of keep getting lapped to minimal. So this peloton feels about my speed right now, and so I hang on with them, and we're say 14 miles minus 4 miles of my own warm up, so 10 miles into this crit practice right now. And this is Major Williams here. I found him on Strava. We get passed here by Justin Williams, and they're doing a little breakaway. And so here you'll see on the left there's a few more of the Pro 1-2 Legion guys and everybody else kind of passing by, giving us a lap on this course. So back to Major Williams. He seems to go to a lot of these different full speed practices here in Southern California, and pretty responsive on Strava. And so he told me about what videos to watch about this practice and get a feel for the speed they go and how it works there. I think it's okay for maybe not beginners, but maybe someone who's got a couple races underneath their belts, because you do ride elbow to elbow, especially if you're trying to keep involved in a peloton. Here I'm riding with a couple of juniors. One of the juniors that I ride with is Jack and Eli Watson from BRB. They've got a really cool YouTube channel. Up there on the left is Cory and Justin and all the Pro 1 guys giving us another lap. There goes Jack Watson from BRB. They put out pretty good content for videos of rides they do and different races that they race in the junior division. Kind of letting this peloton go. I did a little bit of work and got my heart rate up, so now I'm falling in towards the back and I'm going to recover with this group for a little while. Found a nice wheel to go. There's probably only 2 or 3 people behind me on this peloton. And this peloton looks like it's got about maybe about a dozen riders if we all keep from getting strung out. And probably about 2-3 miles an hour slower than the other group. Looks like we're about 21 miles in, so this is about over an hour of riding. So this is about the end of the crit practice. They ride for about an hour, and then someone will call 3 laps or 5 laps to go, and then here is the final lap. I stopped like about 2 laps before, so I could watch the guys go by. And here they go. There's Justin Williams and a lot of the other team members coming in right after that. Really fun, cool experience. Recommend that if you guys are serious about crit racing, you give it a look on Tuesday nights.